Greetings, my sisters. Yes, Michelle Obama is all that, and here's why. Yes, she was voted the most admired woman of 2018. Oh, yeah, her husband was also voted the most admired man. Okay, let's let that sink in for just a second. Yes, she is becoming now, and that's great, but I have been following Michelle Obama for many years now. First, Michelle Obama and I both went to Princeton. I had a chance to meet her and interview her while she was campaigning for her husband, Barack Obama, when she was the keynote speaker at an event in Washington, D.C. Second, my organization's magazine, Sisterhood Agenda magazine, was the first to project the alternative reality of Michelle Obama as First Lady. You have to put this into context. Only a small minority of people actually thought that this would happen. Third, I wrote 2 books about her. Black Girl's Guide, How to Be Like Michelle Obama, and Girl's Guide, How to Be Like Michelle Obama. Yes, I wrote them both because the unique appeal and great significance of who Michelle Obama is for women and girls of African descent is pretty obvious, and I wanted to capture that with Black Girl's Guide. Back to why she's all that. I list 7 things in my table of contents for the book. 1, her agenda. 2, her intelligence. 3, her sense of humor. 4, her marriage. 5, her daughters. 6, her style. And 7 is her strength. Michelle Obama is uniquely herself. She states, "There's still a lot I don't know about America, about life, about what the future might bring, but I do know myself." Excerpts from my book, going through the table of contents. 1, her agenda. Michelle Obama states, "I hope that Sojourner Truth will be proud to see me, a descendant of slaves, serving as the First Lady of the United States of America." There are several reasons why Michelle Obama is a fascinating woman. She is undoubtedly complex. What makes Mrs. Obama unique is that she, like her husband, has made history. Just as her husband is the first African American president of the United States, Michelle Obama is the first African American First Lady of the United States. Together with their daughters and dog, yes, the dog is Black too, they are the first Black couple and first Black family to live in the White House. With an extensive track record of working with people to serve their communities, Mrs. Obama has embraced her First Lady position as an opportunity to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others on a larger scale. Mrs. Obama regularly encourages others, especially young people, to place no limits on their achievements, saying, "You have to see yourself in a place. You have to be able to see yourself as that scientist, as the next president of the United States. You can be First Lady if you want to, but there's also the presidency." Her intelligence. Mrs. Obama grew up Michelle LaVaughn Robinson in the South Shore neighborhood in Chicago, Illinois. Michelle Obama has always been smart. She understood that being smart was not the same as being popular, but she chose to be herself. Miss Obama attended Whitney Young High School, the first magnet school for gifted children in Chicago, where she was an honor roll student, took advanced placement classes, and was a member of the National Honor Society. In 1985, Mrs. Obama graduated from Princeton University cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology and a minor in African American studies. During those times, very few African American females were accepted into prestigious Ivy League schools. Mrs. Obama was discouraged from applying to Princeton University, yet she still excelled academically and socially. Mrs. Obama was again discouraged from applying to Harvard Law School, and again she ignored the naysayers. She earned her law degree from Harvard Law School in 1988 and continued to demonstrate excellence in an environment with only a handful of other Black students. In my book, I point out that being intelligent includes being able to set goals for yourself, demonstrating dedication to the process of acquiring knowledge, developing the ability to ignore negativity, and being willing to work hard. Being intelligent is also having a posture of resistance against those who are trying to crush your dreams. Mrs. Obama came from a family that had a very strong work ethic that included sacrifice and no excuses. Her family emphasized good grades, but also good character and big dreams. Because of what she learned in school and at home, she was able to craft a vision for her life and her family that had no limits. Race and gender never defined nor deterred her. Now her sense of humor. Not only is she smart and beautiful, she's also funny. When describing her sense of humor, people use words like smart, funny, adorable, and charming. She receives big laughs when she does interviews and tells stories. And as First Lady, there can be pressures every hour of every day. But when Michelle Obama did it, she never looked like she even breaks a sweat. Number 4, her marriage. Cute's good, she said, but cute only lasts for so long. And then it's, who are you as a person? Don't look at the bank book or the title. Look at the heart. Look at the soul. When you're dating a man, she says, you should always feel good. You shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't make you completely happy and make you feel whole. Mrs. Obama joined the law firm Sidley and Austin in Chicago after earning her law degree at Harvard Law School. And during the summer of 1989, she was assigned to advise the new intern, Barack Obama. They got to know each other while working together. While Mrs. Obama did not accept the future president's first date invitation, eventually she went out with him and got to know this inspirational young man better. As a couple, the future Mr. and Mrs. Obama clicked. His character was one of the most appealing traits about him, as she remembers falling in love with him long before the American public knew who he was. One of the things that attracted me to Barack, she says, was his emotional honesty. Right off the bat, he said what he felt. There are no games with him. He is who he appears to be. The first couple's marriage is a topic of awe, fascination, inspiration, and imitation. Others can't help but notice the synergy, the chemistry, and the power of their union. Number 5, her daughters. When First Lady Michelle Obama's family moved into the White House, she was determined to keep her 2 daughters, Sasha and Malia, as safe and grounded as possible. Her mother, Marion Shields Robinson, moved in with them to assist. As the first grandmother, she is one of only 3 first grandmothers to move into the White House. The nation casually calls the first daughters Sasha and Malia, as if we have a personal connection with them. And many of us feel this connection by virtue of the fact that we also identify with being Black girls. But how many Black girls do you know that grow up in the White House? As children, Mrs. Obama knows that Malia and Sasha need to be protected. And she has always done her best to protect their privacy and give them healthy childhoods. Her style, number 6. Born in 1964, Mrs. Obama is part of the baby boomer generation. With her charisma, dedication, sense of caring, dark brown hair, brown eyes, and 5'11" physique, there is no doubt that First Lady Michelle Obama is beautiful, inside and out. She is also stylish. As a public figure, Mrs. Obama has become a fashion icon. Mrs. Obama creates her own unique style by merging the best of both worlds, modern and traditional. She will, for example, mix a traditional A-line dress or cardigan sweater with a modern color or a bold print. She consistently chooses colors that work well with her beautiful brown complexion. Her evening gowns are elegant and refined with a dash of regal glamour. And as we saw, even her pantsuits are stylish. Mrs. Obama has a soft spot for international up-and-coming, youthful designers who create affordably priced, unique creations. She is also anti-fur by personal choice. Number 7, her strength. Mrs. Obama's strength is powerful, but softened by other aspects of her personality. Her strength primarily comes from her character. She is remarkably self-possessed and epitomizes self-knowledge. She credits her parents for giving her that sense of security that allows you to take risks. People think that it comes from wealth or generations of access and success, she says, but it doesn't. The security of your parents' love really gives you the foundation to think you can fly, and then you do. Mrs. Obama knows that no woman is an island. In addition to picking supportive team members carefully, she also knows that taking care of self is critical. One can only imagine the opposition and negativity that our first African-American First Lady must encounter on a daily basis. Her harshest critics can be just plain hateful. Even others underestimate her or count her out, but she just keeps pushing forward. Michelle Obama ignores and neutralizes her critics to ultimately be true to herself and fulfill her destiny as First Lady. Let's close the way we open, encouraging you to be true to yourself. My job, she says, I realized, was to be myself, to speak as myself. And so I did. Thank you all for watching. I hope you subscribe. If you enjoy this video, feel free to share and learn more about Michelle Obama. And yes, why she is all that.